Have you noticed your energy fading faster than it used to? Maybe your joints ache in the morning, or your memory feels just a little foggier than last year. Here's the truth. After 65, your body changes fast. But what if I told you that 6 everyday foods could slow aging, sharpen your mind, and even help you feel younger again? Doctors swear by number 3, and most people overlook it completely. Have you changed your eating habits in your 60s or 70s? What's worked or what hasn't? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your story.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, when did I start looking this tired? You eat right, you try to stay active, but something feels off. Your energy isn't what it used to be. Your skin feels a bit duller. Maybe your memory isn't as sharp as it once was. And sometimes you just don't feel like yourself. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging brings changes, some we expect, others that take us by surprise. But here's the good news. You have more control than you think. In fact, what you put on your plate after 65 can dramatically affect how you feel, how you move, and how well you age. That's why today we're diving into 6 powerful anti-aging foods that doctors around the world swear by. Foods that aren't just trendy, they're backed by science. They help fight inflammation, protect your brain, support your joints, and even make your skin look more radiant. We're not talking about fancy supplements or restrictive diets, just real, everyday foods you can enjoy with your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You might already have a few of them in your kitchen. But once you know how to use them with purpose, they can become your strongest allies in staying young, on the inside and out. Let's start with one of the most underrated yet powerful anti-aging foods of all time. Avocados. Yes, those creamy green fruits you might already enjoy on toast. They're more than just a brunch trend. After 65, your body needs healthy fats more than ever, especially to support your brain, heart, and skin. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help reduce inflammation and keep your arteries clear. That means better circulation to your brain and your skin. Have you ever noticed how your skin gets drier with age? That's because we naturally produce less oil over time. But avocados nourish your skin from within, helping it stay soft and resilient. Plus, they're packed with antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, nutrients that protect your eyes and may lower your risk of cataracts. Try adding half an avocado to your breakfast or blend it into a smoothie for creaminess without dairy. Your joints, brain, and skin will thank you. Now, if avocados nourish your body with fat, the next food is all about fiber, heart health, and stabilizing your energy throughout the day. And it's one of the most trusted staples in many longevity-focused cultures. Oats. But not just any oats. Go for steel-cut or rolled oats, not the instant kind loaded with sugar. Why? Because after 65, blood sugar control becomes even more important. Oats have a special type of fiber called beta-glucan, which helps lower cholesterol and keeps your blood sugar steady. Have you ever had that mid-morning crash after breakfast? A bowl of oats can help prevent that. They release energy slowly, keeping you full and focused without the spikes and dips. Add some cinnamon and berries on top for even more anti-inflammatory power. But oats do more than just fill you up. They also feed the good bacteria in your gut. And as you age, gut health becomes a silent but powerful player in your immune system, mood, and even your brain function. A happy gut often means a happier, healthier you. So start your day with oats a few times a week. Keep it simple, keep it real, and feel the difference it makes. Now let's shift gears to a food that often surprises people. It's not what you might expect. It's not green, and it's not leafy, but it is bright, bold, and full of healing power. Berries. Yes, those little bursts of color that taste as good as they are good for you. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, whichever ones you love, they're worth keeping in your daily rotation. Berries are among the richest sources of antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which help fight oxidative stress, a major driver of aging. Let's put it this way. If aging is a fire, berries are the water that cools it down. They also help protect your memory. Studies have shown that seniors who eat berries regularly experience slower cognitive decline, sometimes by years. Think about that. A simple bowl of blueberries could be helping you stay sharp, remember names more easily, and stay independent longer. Add them to your oatmeal, mix them into yogurt, or eat them plain as a snack. The point is, don't overlook them. In fact, if there's one anti-aging food that doctors consistently agree on, it's berries. And speaking of doctors' favorites, there's one food that nearly every longevity researcher mentions. It's simple, it's ancient, and it's so powerful that some cultures even call it liquid gold. Oil. Have you ever read about the Mediterranean diet and why people in places like Greece or southern Italy often live longer? Olive oil is one of the keys. But not just any kind. Choose extra virgin olive oil. It's cold-pressed, unrefined, and loaded with polyphenols, compounds that reduce inflammation and support healthy blood vessels. Think of olive oil as a lubricant for your body. It helps your joints, keeps your skin supple, and even supports brain health. In fact, some studies have linked higher olive oil intake to a lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. Drizzle it over your veggies. Use it in place of butter. Just 1 to 2 spoonfuls a day can make a difference. Now that we've covered the first few of these incredible foods, avocados, oats, berries, and olive oil, you might already be thinking about what changes you can make in your own kitchen. But there are still 2 more foods that take anti-aging to the next level. One in particular might be sitting in your fridge right now, waiting to be rediscovered. Let's keep going.
And that next food is something you've probably eaten your whole life, but might not fully appreciate for its anti-aging power. I'm talking about leafy greens. Spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard. These aren't just side dishes anymore. They're powerhouses that fuel your body with vitamins, minerals, and plant compounds that protect every system, from your eyes to your bones to your brain. As we age, our cells accumulate damage. It happens naturally over time. But leafy greens contain nutrients like folate, vitamin K, and beta-carotene that help repair and protect those cells. They support your immune system. They help keep your blood pressure stable. And they even play a role in maintaining memory and cognitive function. In fact, one major study found that seniors who ate just 1 serving of leafy greens per day had brains that performed like someone 11 years younger. 11 years! That's not just impressive, it's life-changing. And the best part? You don't need to eat a mountain of kale to feel the benefits. A handful of spinach in your morning eggs, a small salad at lunch, a few leaves blended into your smoothie. These simple additions can have a profound impact over time. Now let's talk about the final food on our list. It's the one that might surprise you the most, and it's the one doctors often recommend for joint health, skin health, and even mood. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and after 65, omega-3s become more important than ever. They help reduce inflammation in the body, which means less joint pain, lower risk of heart disease, and better brain health. Have you ever woken up with stiff fingers or sore knees? That could be inflammation at work. Omega-3s act like a soothing balm from the inside out. They help cushion your joints and keep your heart rhythm steady. And if you've ever struggled with mood swings or low energy, omega-3s can help regulate brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine too. Doctors recommend getting at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. If you're not a fan of fish, don't worry. There are alternatives like flax seeds, chia seeds, or high-quality fish oil supplements. But if you can enjoy grilled salmon once a week, your body will thank you. Now, let's take a breath for a moment. That's 6 powerful anti-aging foods: avocados, oats, berries, olive oil, leafy greens, and fatty fish. Each one plays a unique role. Together, they create a foundation for strength, clarity, energy, and resilience. They're not magic pills, they're not overnight fixes, but they are tools, tools you can use every day to feel better, move better, and age with more ease and confidence. You see, aging doesn't mean fading, it means evolving. It means paying attention to what your body needs now, not what it needed 20 years ago. And food, real, whole, nourishing food, is one of the most powerful ways to support that evolution. Now, maybe you're wondering, where do I even start? You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Maybe tomorrow morning you try oats instead of toast. Maybe you drizzle olive oil over your salad. Maybe you add berries to your snack, or plan a salmon dinner once this week. Little by little, meal by meal, your choices build the foundation of your future. And here's the beautiful part. These foods don't just help you live longer, they help you live better. With more energy to spend time with family, more clarity to enjoy your hobbies, more strength to stay active and independent. That's what this is really about. It's not about looking younger. It's about feeling younger, feeling empowered, feeling alive in your own skin every single day. You deserve that. You've earned that. So keep going, keep learning, keep choosing the foods that fuel your life, not just your plate. Because after 65, every bite matters more than ever. And every bite can be a step toward the stronger, healthier, more vibrant version of you. Here's to that next step. Let's pause here for a moment and really take this in. You're not just adding foods to your grocery list. You're adding years to your life. You're adding comfort to your joints, clarity to your thinking, and warmth to your mornings. It's a simple shift, but a powerful one. And what makes it even more powerful is consistency. Because here's the thing, these anti-aging foods don't work like a magic switch. They work like steady hands, lifting you up quietly, meal after meal, day after day. And if you give your body that chance, it will respond. It always does. You might find that your walks become easier, that your afternoon fatigue starts to lift, that your mind feels just a little bit sharper when you're talking with your grandkids. These are not coincidences. They are the small miracles that happen when you give your body what it needs. And that brings us to something equally important, the way you eat. You see, it's not just what's on your plate, it's how you enjoy it. Are you sitting down with intention? Are you giving yourself time to enjoy the flavors, the smells, the nourishment? Are you eating with others, sharing stories and laughter? Because food is more than fuel. It's connection. It's memory. It's a reminder that life is still rich, still beautiful, still unfolding. So when you drizzle that golden olive oil onto your roasted vegetables, or stir a few bright berries into your morning oats, take a breath, smile. Know that this simple act is a gift to yourself, and you deserve it. Now, let's go even deeper into why these foods matter so much, especially after 65. As we age, our bodies naturally start to produce less collagen. That means less elasticity in our skin. We also lose muscle mass more quickly, especially if we're not getting enough protein or nutrients. Our bones become more fragile, our joints stiffer, our immune system slower to respond. But here's the good news. Every single one of the 6 foods we've talked about helps address those exact issues. Avocados, rich in healthy fats and vitamin E, support skin health from the inside out. Oats keep your blood sugar and cholesterol balanced, which helps reduce strain on your heart. Berries flood your system with antioxidants that slow cellular aging and protect your brain.
Olive oil calms chronic inflammation, a root cause of so many age-related issues. Leafy greens provide the calcium and vitamin K your bones depend on. And fatty fish delivers the omega-3s that keep your joints limber and your memory sharp. It's like building a team around your body, a team that works together to keep you moving, thinking, and thriving. So if you've been wondering whether it's too late to make changes, let this be your answer. It is not too late. It is never too late. In fact, there's no better time than now. Because after 65, your body is still listening, still healing, still growing stronger if you let it. That morning ache in your back, it can soften. That afternoon brain fog after lunch, it can clear. That afternoon slump, it can fade. All with a few small choices that add up in the biggest way. And here's something else to consider. When you take care of yourself, when you eat well, move more, rest better, you're not just improving your own life. You're showing others what's possible. You're showing your family, your friends, your community that aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean awakening. It can mean confidence. It can mean stepping into this chapter of life not with fear, but with power. So keep that avocado on your plate. Keep that wild salmon in your dinner rotation. Keep those oats in your morning routine, not because you have to, but because you want to feel your best, to live fully, to be present. You've worked hard to get here. Now's the time to take care of the one body that's carried you this far. Let it carry you further, and stronger, and brighter. Because aging isn't the end. It's the beginning of something beautifully yours.
You see, the truth is, the number on your birth certificate doesn't define your vitality. Your habits do. Your daily choices. Your mindset. And when you begin choosing foods that give back to your body starts giving back to you. That's the beauty of real food. It doesn't just sit on your plate, it becomes you. It becomes your cells, your bones, your energy. Every bite you take is a signal to your body that says, I'm here, I care, I want to keep going. And isn't that what we all want? To keep going. With less pain, with more joy, with a little more lightness in our step. That's not too much to ask. In fact, it's within reach. And it starts with the next meal you make. Now let's talk about one more thing. The joy of eating. Yes, joy. Because eating healthy after 65 isn't about restriction. It's not about giving things up. It's about adding more of what truly serves you. Instead of skipping meals, you nourish your body. Instead of bland, boring food, you enjoy colors, textures, and flavors that excite your senses. Instead of worrying about calories, you focus on nutrients. And let's be honest, food tastes better when you know it's helping you feel better. Imagine this. You wake up, pour yourself a warm cup of tea, and sit down to a bowl of steel-cut oats. You top it with a few fresh blueberries and crushed walnuts. You drizzle in a bit of honey and cinnamon. You're not just eating, you're fueling your day. At lunch, maybe it's a salad with leafy greens, grilled salmon, creamy avocado, and a simple olive oil dressing. Every ingredient working together to protect your heart, support your brain, and calm inflammation. And by dinner, you might have roasted vegetables, carrots, sweet potatoes, a bit of garlic, served with a little quinoa or brown rice and a side of steamed greens. It's simple, it's delicious, it's powerful. And it doesn't require complicated recipes or long grocery lists. Just a few smart staples in your kitchen and a willingness to care for yourself the way you'd care for someone you love. Because that's what this is about. Loving yourself enough to stay strong. And strong doesn't mean perfect. It doesn't mean running marathons or having six-pack abs. It means waking up without pain. It means remembering why you walked into a room.
It means laughing without feeling tired, climbing stairs without holding the rail, sleeping deeply, waking refreshed, feeling good in your own skin. That's the strength we're after. And you can build that strength with food, one meal at a time. So as you plan your next trip to the grocery store, take this with you. Avocados for your skin and heart. Oats for steady energy and a healthy gut. Berries to protect your brain and fight aging. Extra virgin olive oil to soothe inflammation and support your joints. Leafy greens for your bones and memory. Fatty fish to sharpen your mind and reduce pain. These aren't just foods. They're medicine. They're gifts. They're your allies in this journey. And the more often you choose them, the better you'll feel. It's not about doing it all perfectly. It's about doing it with intention, with consistency, with care. You've made it this far in life for a reason. You're resilient. You're wise. You've overcome challenges, adapted to changes, and grown through every season. Now it's time to use that same strength to nourish yourself. Not for anyone else, but for you. Because you are worthy of good health. You are worthy of clarity. You are worthy of comfort, energy, and peace. And you are capable of making it happen. So today, take one small step. Just one. Buy that avocado. Choose the oats instead of white bread. Grab a handful of blueberries. Cook your veggies with a splash of olive oil. Add greens to your plate. Roast some salmon. Start where you are. And as the days go by, you'll feel it. Your energy lifting, your mood stabilizing, your body moving more freely, your confidence returning. And maybe, just maybe, you'll look in the mirror and think, I'm feeling like myself again. Because that spark, that vitality, it's still there. It's waiting. And it's yours.
You know, there's something deeply powerful about realizing that your future health doesn't depend on luck or expensive treatments or complicated diets. It depends on small, daily choices, quiet ones, consistent ones. The kind of choices that don't make headlines, but they make a difference. Like swapping butter for olive oil. Like choosing salmon over processed meat. Like reaching for leafy greens instead of a bag of chips. They're simple, but they matter. And here's the part that most people overlook. These foods don't just extend your life in terms of years. They extend the quality of those years. Imagine being able to keep gardening into your 80s. Imagine picking up your grandchild without wincing in pain. Imagine walking through the grocery store without needing to rest halfway through. That kind of freedom is priceless, and food can help you get there. You're not just fueling your body, you're preserving your independence. Because the truth is, independence isn't about being proud. It's about being able to do the things you love on your terms for as long as possible. And when your joints hurt less, when your memory is clearer, when your digestion is smoother and your blood sugar is balanced, everything becomes easier. You move better. You think better. You live better. And listen, this journey won't always be perfect. Some days you'll reach for the cookie instead of the berries. That's okay. You're human. But if most of your meals are filled with whole, healing foods, your body will remember. It will repair. It will respond. And every day you give it what it truly needs, you're rewriting your future in the best way possible. So don't underestimate the power of what's on your plate. It may look ordinary, but it can do extraordinary things. Now I want you to think about something. Think about the people that matter most to you. Your spouse, your children, your grandchildren, your friends. They want you around. They want to see you thrive. They want to laugh with you, travel with you, hear your stories, and share more memories. By taking care of yourself now, you're giving them more time with you. You're giving them the gift of you at your best. And just as importantly, you're giving yourself the joy of feeling strong, connected, and capable. Because aging isn't about disappearing. It's about stepping into your next chapter with confidence. And these foods, they're your daily reminder that you still have the power to shape that chapter. So here's what I want you to do. Open your fridge. Look at your next meal. And ask yourself, not is this good or bad, but instead, is this going to fuel me? Is this going to make me feel clear, strong, and steady? And if the answer is yes, then you're on the right path. Because aging well isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. One choice at a time, one bite at a time. That's how you rebuild energy. That's how you protect your mind. That's how you create the kind of health that lasts, not for days or weeks, but for decades. So let's make a promise right now. A promise that every time you eat, you'll remember your body is still listening, and it's ready to thrive. You just have to give it what it needs. Avocados, oats, berries, olive oil, leafy greens, fatty fish. Simple, delicious, powerful, and absolutely worth it. Here's to you. To strength, to clarity, to energy, to living the life you deserve at any age. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Let someone else hear it. Share it. Leave a comment with your favorite anti-aging food. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another step on this journey. You're not done yet. In fact, you're just getting started.
So, there you have it. 6 simple foods, each one with the power to fight aging, nourish your body, and help you feel your best after 65. These aren't fad diets or expensive superfoods. They're everyday choices. They're tools you can use to protect your memory, ease joint pain, support your heart, and keep your energy going strong. And the best part? You're in control. Because no matter your age, your health is still in your hands. Every meal is a new opportunity to care for yourself, to feel better, and to live more fully. If this video gave you something to think about, something to try, please take a moment to support this channel. Click that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming health tips made just for you. And tell us in the comments, what's one food you're going to add to your routine this week? We read every comment, and your stories inspire us and others in this amazing community. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We're here to help you live longer, live stronger, and live better, one simple step at a time. Take care of yourself. You deserve it. And we'll see you in the next video.